is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the Spooling Up Performance YouTube channel. Got myself, Alex, Dom here. If it's your first time visiting, thanks for clicking to watch, and hopefully you enjoy it. Make sure to check out all of our other content. We do a lot of stuff with Mazdaspeeds in specific, and all other cars as well. But today we're going to be focusing on Mazdaspeed3, which is a Gen 2 fully built car that is an absolute ripper. And this thing's quick, and it's been through its paces, and we've changed some things on it. For all of you guys that know already, you guys know the deal with this car, but some things have changed over the winter that we kind of want to just touch on and go over. But this car, for the people that have never been here before, is a fully built motor, I should say fully built bottom end, with a stock head, and it is on a Precision Gen 2 5558 dual ball bearing. It's got all the works. It's got, you know, full port injection with the extra 4 injectors, you know, every bolt on it you can imagine, full exhaust, custom downpipe to a CPE Triton dual exhaust, and has pretty much everything that you would want in a car like this, and can range anywhere from 400 horsepower to in the 600-700 range. So it's right now we're probably sitting somewhere in the range of 550-ish, with plenty of room to grow yet to get on a dyno, but that will be soon. So today's video will basically be a review of the new parts that we got with his turbo and the CPE exhaust, and just going over that, just showing you guys how well it sounds, and just kind of going over some things on the car for those of you that don't know what you want to go with. The exhaust sounds great. Now the backstory on the old exhaust, you know, a lot of people threw some shade in the comments, and believe me, we knew it was well thrown. This car, when it was purchased from our buddy Jason down in Tennessee, Kentucky, really, no, Tennessee, Kentucky area. This is a fully built car by him, and it had a hood exit exhaust, and him bringing it back up here to New York, he needed an exhaust stat. So my buddy down in Tennessee actually custom welded a full exhaust downpipe to tailpipe in literally like 24 hours. Couldn't
complain, and the times, like the timeline and how fast he did it,
it was insane. It wasn't TIG welded, it was just all MIG welded, but it definitely had its flaws, and it wasn't, you know, a R&D'd part. So definitely having this CPE exhaust on there was well worth it. We had to wait a long time. This was like right around when COVID hit, so I think it's definitely worth the wait. The thing sounds incredible.
I love it, like night and day. And like my biggest issue with the car before with the old exhaust was there was just crazy amounts of drone inside the car, which like for long drives made it like almost unbearable. Like over an hour, can't even hear myself think. So like with this one, it just cleared it up, at least like half of it gone. And then just the actual tone of the exhaust is amazing.
Unreal,
it's
dude.
Like,
and that's another thing I want to hit on, and a lot of people are gonna like kind of agree or disagree, and that's okay because everybody has their own opinion. But when it comes to sound on these cars, it is you can very easily drift into that very annoying raspy exhaust note, and you got to pick the right exhaust to do it. Or if you're making a custom exhaust, choosing the right, you know, muffler, resonator setup, or whatever you plan on doing. There are a lot of cheaper exhausts out there that can sound great, mated with the right setup. But this CPE exhaust is by far the best exhaust that you can get for this car, in my opinion. And we've talked about that, and it's amazing. They made a great piece. It was R&D'd really well, and it just looks amazing. I mean, it's engineered, it's crafted so well, and it's just the nice finish. It's got the huge 4-inch tips. It's awesome, dude.
I wouldn't have went any other way. Like, I love it.
Yeah, it's
worth
sweet.
the wait.
Definitely awesome. And we're gonna get you guys some driving video of it, and kind of some drive-bys, you know, partial throttle, medium throttle, and then like full rips to give you guys, you know, an idea what it sounds like. You know, obviously this car is built and makes, you know, a good amount of power. Nothing insane. Very manageable on the street. He's got some R888s up front to hold it down with his RPF 1s. But why don't you pop the hood, dude, and show them for the guys that haven't seen this before, or maybe have, just want to see it again. Very clean, simple setup, and there's not much we want to change, minus re-powder coating the intake pipe. But this is the new Gen 2 Precision 5558, and it's sweet, man. This is a really good street turbo. For you guys that don't know, on my Speed 6, when it was together, We have a 6062 on there, and that thing is also amazing. So there's a lot of different options you can go with. We're doing a video as well on turbo choice, which you should go with, and you can check that out. It'll be on the channel as well. Very clean setup. This is our port injection setup with a full 2.5 gallon tank. That's full stainless steel tank too. It's not aluminum, which is really nice, so it doesn't rust or anything. That was hand built by our buddy Jason, and everything's just good to go, man. It's very simple. Nothing is overcomplicated, and it just works. So we're gonna jump in and give you guys some driving videos, and just so you can hear how everything sounds, and just show you what a great exhaust you can get for a good amount of money. But it's definitely worth it. It'll last you a long time, and the fit and finish is perfect. So without further ado, let's get to it. So it has just like a perfect idle tone to it, where it's like kind of popping back a little bit. Sounds amazing. We'll do like a 2K, 2000 RPM rev. Such a great sounding car, man. Like, that car is set up so perfect. And don't mind, we're on a back road here near a construction area, so there's like a little bit of soot on the road, but oh, it sounds so good. It's literally perfect.
Right, just the tone.
It's so and inside the car there's no drone.
Yeah,
it sounds, I mean, minus all the vibes from like the engine mounts and stuff like that, there's no like exhaust rattle inside or outside. Yeah. It just sounds
cleared it up 100%.
Super crisp, especially when you hit like that decel.
Oh yeah,
it just has like the perfect tone, man. My God, dude, thing's ripping. And it doesn't even have like a ROWDY launch control. That is like, we measured it earlier, it's building like 0.5 pounds of boost. Damn, this is like the ultimate street car, man. Like, honestly, we got to get this thing to a dyno just to show you guys what this thing makes. It is super usable power, and it's just amazing. Like, and it's so clean. Well, it's not so clean anymore because we just drove through a bunch of dirt and dust, but this car is so clean and perfect. Like, I can't say it enough. This, I mean, Jason, our buddy, and, you know, his engine builder, like, they put this car together so well. We've tweaked a lot of things and changed up the look and switched turbos out and stuff like that, but man, this car just came together, dude. It really did. snappier than when you had your 64, 66.
It really does. It's just so snappy.
It hits so hard. Damn. Yo, that's nuts. That is literally perfect power
All day.
for the street. Like, those are our AAAs for holding on for dear life, but holy crap, dude. That's an animal. Yeah. Oh man, it sounds perfect. It's running so good right now.
I know. I love it. Yeah, I just full sent those flat foots.
Dude, they were perfect. It grabbed third so hard.
Yeah, it really did.
Like, it had legitimate traction. Yeah, like it felt really good. Damn, man, that's awesome.
We had 33 PSI.
33?
33.5.
Right around target?
Yeah.
That's good. Man, I just really want to get the Speed 6 back up and running. That just makes me want to work on it, like, right now. But we will be working on it this week for sure, and doing the second part of the engine breakdown for you guys, and getting more footage there. I know Dom's happy that his car is, like, running tip-top.
Oh, yeah.
I think you also have another map, right?
Yeah, I have a 35 PSI map. I've just never even loaded it up.
Yeah, so he's got another map that Justin sent, like, you know, pretty much all the sauce for it, which should be well into the 600 horsepower range. We'll have to try that out one day and go for more rips, maybe, you know, out in Mexico further, or
Yeah,
at the
further.
or at the track.
Definitely, honestly, track. So I want to see how I could launch with these R888s.
Yeah. So this thing's making over 30 pounds of boost,
yeah.
And it is, like, I was just telling him when we were riding, like, it kind of blew me away. Like, that is the most usable power I have felt in a Speed 3 ever.
I
like,
love it.
The combination of power in the R888s is literally perfect. It's not terribly hot out right now, and it's not cold by any means.
Right.
I mean, it's probably 70-something degrees still.
Yeah.
And those R888s are holding second gear, kinda.
Yeah,
like,
as much as I can.
At the top end, maybe, but third gear grabs super hard and just rolls out, man. Like, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, you can go with a massive turbo and have a crap ton of lag, and it just blows the tires off at the high RPM, but this thing literally comes on, like,
Fast.
right around 4,000 RPM
Yeah.
or sooner. Like, it rips, and it is awesome. I literally can't wait for the Speed 6 to be done, dude. Like, oh man, we have very similar turbos.
Yeah.
Mine's just a little bit larger, but I mean, honestly, they hit this almost the same. It's crazy, but unreal. It just sounds so good, man. I just can't get over it. I wanted to show you guys because a lot of people are back and forth on what exhaust to get and stuff, but if you spend a little bit of extra money and get this, it is amazing. I mean, if you look at any other car platform, like,
That's
you know,
like
Corvettes, stuff like that, you should see what, like, headers cost for a Corvette,
exactly.
or like a Camaro. They're like $1,600
Like,
for
you're
like
a
a
full
good...
catback of really nice high grade material.
Yeah, it's like $1,000
Yeah.
out the door, all said and done, and you can go over to my boys at Edge Autosport and get you one, because they sell them and they will get the exhaust out to you. We had to wait a little bit longer because CPE actually ran out of these exhausts, and they hand make them in-house, and that's what a big point is too, is they're not sent off to get made. They're handmade at CPE. Like,
Right.
you can go watch their Instagram and see them, like, mandrel bending these things in their shop. So pretty amazing. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We do have another episode coming at you that we're filming simultaneously right now, and it is a video. I mentioned it earlier. It's a video explaining what size turbo to go with and how to go about deciding that.
For sure.
So we'll get into all that. If you guys are interested in seeing that, definitely click the subscribe button and stay tuned for more, because I've just been really busy with house projects and getting some stuff done. I have a lot of projects going on at the house. So a lot more content coming. We're going to be, like, going hard back into the Speed 6 soon, because we need to get that thing back up and going. But definitely subscribe if you haven't already, if this is your first time joining. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you guys. Smash the like button if you like that video. Leave some comments down below what kind of content you want to see with Dom's car, you know, the Speed 6. If you want me to do some how-tos on some stuff while we're rebuilding it, let me know. But until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Peace.